Okay, these cells have been opened already. That's some opulent chests in there. Ooh. Graven Opal. 20% range attack damage. You can take that. Yeah. Take that money. More pure ore. Rough leather. What do we got in here? 9 more gold. Can... Ooh, hello. 13 more gold. Fill up my healing potions here. Come across this. Alright. Then we can just hop down here.
What kind of demons are these?
Then why this place exists? This is what success looks like.
Okay. Oh, he's still alive? Oh, damn, there's another one. Stop moving. Ooh, that was close. Oh, I did. Where'd he go? Nope. Oh, jeez. Where's he at? Oh, yeah. What? Okay, got him good. Oh, man, that was actually kind of rough. Oh. Any more? Okay. Let's check out over here. I see you up here. Trying to hide from me. That didn't kill him? Thought for sure a takedown would finish him off. Ooh, that was a big hit. Go ahead and hit him with this stuff. There we go. Good job, everyone. Our prize is... Ooh. Less ability damage. Better critical strike damage. I think we're gonna keep our current helmet on, but this, if we can get another one of these, I think that would be a better one. Hi guys. Gotta get to him, gotta get to him. There we go. Not entirely sure using my ultimate there was needed, but I'll do it. Yeah, it's fine. It'll be fine. Okay.
Mierda, these guys. Let me hit him first, then you can take him down. There you go.
Yeah, I need to work on my blocking. Are you... Like, you don't just stand there and let me hit you. I wanted to block you. Alright. Warden's Tower approach. Okay. That must be the tower.
Like this.
We may not have much time.
We may not have much time. What do you mean?
This way, there's a shortcut.
Lead the way.
A shortcut, you say? Oh. Be right there. We had to get this very important loot. Ooh, it's actually a valuable item. Nice. Hmm? Oh, I see, I see. Gonna do that?
They broke.
Okay. Yeah, those are a little nerve-wracking.
Easy enough.
Okay. Made it up here. Okay, we can slide down that way. Don't reckon we can make that jump, huh? Oh, I just noticed there was lava down there. That's pretty crazy. Can you heal me?
Got it.
Alright, here we go. I see it. I see it. Thought you could escape me. Got that original poetry. Alright. Heading down here. Looks like we got another little slide.
How are we supposed to find this thing?
I know it's here. We can smell it.
Hmm. What's it smell like? I wonder if I can hit all the crystals. No, looks like I gotta get around to get the crystal that's powering that one. Okay. like the music. Interesting. More dead bodies. Well, who killed these guys? I mean, obviously it's the demons, but...
Look at what's left of these people. They were tortured. What a terrible way to die.
Very few people survive Colivan's rehabilitation.
You did.
Did he survive, though? Like, really survive? Mazakafi? Mazakafi? The coffee killer. This, pomace? Brandy is swirled in a still warm cup and sipped on the move, following the Antivan custom of, Demitas? In the dining room, murder in the den. Okay. Well, I think that's probably the way we have to go. What's this way? Oh, and over there. Oh, let's go this way first. I've already asked the question.
Wait, we cannot go after Colivan yet. Not while he has my...
Ah, okay, so that's the elevator up to the tower. Gotcha. Alright, so first we gotta come in here. Up. And find where this crystal is. And break all this junk. There's a little bit of a leak there. Okay, one crystal down. Ooh, we got a relief there. More decor. 2 crystals. 3 crystals. Okay. And we gotta go get the other one. I'm guessing...
We need to get that barrier down. Find the crystals that
I'm
power.
working on it, man. We literally just broke one.
As you wish.
There, just 2 left now.
Just 2 left. You tell your demon fae buddy to like make sure those things don't go away. Like, that'd be useful. Twin buckle binding. A lot less healing, but grants quickened on potion use. And a 9% duration of potion effect. I'm gonna keep my current belt. I do like the idea of being quickened, though.
There. Just one crystal between us and the other side of that barrier.
Oh, there it is. Here we go.
That's it. The barrier should be down.
Let's see what's on the other side.
Surely there won't be anything bad over here.
When you said a vial of blood, I thought it would be small.
Holy crap.
There. That's the one. It has
Dude, that's
to
like
be.
all of your blood, man. I don't actually know if that's true. Probably more. That looks like what? A 5-gallon container? Maybe more? I don't know. A lot of blood. How much blood is in the human body? Surely not 5 gallons, right? That's a lot of blood. I don't know, maybe there is some. Blacksmith tools. Nice, nice, nice. Go and read this. Venatory correspondence. Caliban. You know as well as I do how demanding Zara can be. Nothing less than perfection is ever acceptable. Of course, she's not going to accept that the crow is a failure of her method. Just kill him. Perhaps the demon will manifest when he dies. Felicia Aramon. Oh, I gotta destroy it. Okay.
It's finally gone.
So now what?
Now we find Caliban.
Okay. Let's go find him. I thought he'd like, I don't know, transform or something when we did that. Also, don't we want to like burn your blood or something? Somebody can come and collect it. I guess it'll dry eventually. Oh, how the hell did you guys get here?
Rook?
It's us against gods, Harding.
I am right here, you know.
It's fine. We can talk about something else. What's Katerina like?
After so long in this bit, I barely remember.
It's only been a year. I mean, not to, you know, a year's a long time and all, but surely it's not long enough for you to forget what somebody's like. And I've never been in prison for a year. Hey, buddy. Oh, he looks cool.
Oh, this was entirely unnecessary. Zara and her little jests. He's already the demon of Virantium. Won't this be ironic? Hilarious. And now look at the mess you've made of my facility. She always leaves me to clean up.
So this is Caliban.
He is. The target I was sent for a year ago. A crow never abandons a contract.
Alright, let's kick his ass.
What did they offer
Shred him. Debilitate him.
you in exchange for my life, Crow?
Ow.
Is it worth it?
Oh, is that guy not dead? Oh, he is dead.
You brought ruffians with you. You left me. You
Let's press the wrong button.
Experiment, not worthy of my
What?
time.
Jeez.
The ossuary is my domain. No one leaves here.
Oh my god.
You will pay for your arrogance, Crow.
Hit him with that and that. Both of you attack him.
I am in control here.
Jeez.
I will put you back in your place.
Alright, that's how you deal with them. Okay.
Master calls.
I figured it out. Oh, that's not good. Oh, it's his pride demon. Ow. Do that. Okay, I remember this ability, yeah. Deal bonus damage. Armor protects enemy. Hold on, I'm reading, man. And heal. do this and shred him.
Your turn.
Ah. Come on, come on. Almost got him. Oh, hi. Oh, of course, the one I can't block. There we go.
I will have order. I will not be defeated.
Yes, you will. Ow. Never mind. Alright, alright. Following up.
I refuse to fall.
Dude.
No, I will not be a victim like the others.
Almost have him. Got him. Whew. Oh, hey.
The crows send their regards.
So, we got your target.
Yes, the job's done.
Smells like blood. Ashes. Not done, not yet.
Okay, so we can't see this demon guy, I'm assuming. Are you okay? So we can go, right? Time to go. You okay?
Nicalis, you alright? Nicalis? What are you looking at?
Careful. They know we're not right.
You cannot see him. I wondered.
We clearly have things to discuss. Somewhere else.
Yeah.
Agreed. I think it's time I got some air.
Well, hold on now. There was loot. Okay, good. Phew. Level 13. Hell yeah. Let's see what we got here. So... gain momentum when you perfect dodge or perform perfect defense. Yeah, that doesn't happen very often. We'll grab that. We still need a couple more levels before we get Lightning Flask, which will be pretty cool. Momentum generated 10% or health plus 100. We'll probably just get the health. It's the easier one to do. And I guess I've got some things here. Nothing I'm going to be wearing though. I think we're pretty set on what we have compared to what we could have. What was the helmet too? There we go. Now his bond went up, right? Oh no, we just got more bond for him. Gotcha. Well, he has this ability. We didn't have that before. Adrenaline Rush. He's got Adrenaline Rush now. Cool. God's Foil. Man, they give him a +2 blue right off the bat, huh? 67 more stagger, 19 more damage. And attack my target has 50% penetration. That sounds pretty damn good, not gonna lie. Alright. Get me my potions back. Yeah, that was a pretty tough fight. I feel like that Pride Demon was stronger than the previous one. Maybe not. I'm sure statistically he was. It seemed like his movesets are maybe quicker. I don't know. Maybe I was just not playing well. What do we got here? Records from the ossuary. Numbered prisoner cells, each followed by a single word. Cell 1, despair. Cell 2, shame. Cell 3, horror. For page after page after page. Okay. Library update. Exploring the ossuary. Antivan Crows. This is our first Antivan Crow one. Lady Zara. The work is progressing slower than anticipated. Though the artificers were confident that they could make use of the elven device maintaining the barrier, they were unable to extend its reach to more than a handful of yards in any direction. Most frustrating. I sacrificed the worthless fools. That gained us another 6 feet or so. What we have thus far excavated has proved most interesting. The structure appears to have served as a temple to the elven goddess Gillenane. I had thought the tales of her creating various woodland creatures were mere superstitions, but the holding cells and cages with the remains of animals no one can identify suggests otherwise. You should visit. I think you will find the place intriguing. Your servant, Caliban. Is that why we've read that one letter in Arlathan Forest about there being new types of creatures? Is it because Gillenane, whatever her name is creating them? Reinforced longbow. Just worse. Just worse. It's just a straight longbow. It's kind of cool though. Okay. On the map, is there anything that I'm obviously missing? I don't think so. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's talk to him.
Shall we go?
Yes, let's go.
I'm ready to get out of this place.
Imagine how I feel.
Yeah, I imagine you'd want to leave too. Achievement Part 4 to Winter Nights. Travesso, the Cantori Diamond. Back at the casino here.
Maker.
Locanis, what happened here? A message from Zara Renata. I can't believe it. You're home. Zara? Her people got this close?
The woman who runs the prison.
The Venatori witch who captured me.
Revenge for the breakout, maybe.
Where's Katerina?
She's...
The Venatori caught her in their confusion. I get one of you back, only to lose the other.
My condolences. The gods are behind this. We had an agreement. The gods are behind this.
Someone killed the first Talon of the Crows. Now, after the gods escaped. That's not a coincidence.
Zara's been a thorn in our side before, and you said yourself, it could be revenge for your prison break.
No, Rook's right. The timing is suspicious for many reasons.
When I find Zara, I'll ask her. You just got here, and already you want to leave again?
Katerina gave me a contract. I'm not breaking the last deal she ever made. And I owe Rook. Once that's done, I'll come home.
I'll make sure of it. We won't keep you long. We need to discuss the demon. I'll make sure of it.
I'll return him in one piece.
Thank you. Cousin, when you find Zara, I need to be there.
We are under attack. Antam on one side and Venatori on the other. Forget revenge. We need you.
No, Viago. Sara came for us here, in my house. She took Katerina from my house. You find her and cut her heart out, Lucanis. Vi and I will hold down the fort.
I'll give her your regards, Dea.
For Katerina.
Where the hell is Everin? Damn it. Ooh.
The crows had lost a talon, but the demon of Virantium was free at last.
Whoa.
Sooner or later, debts new and old would come due. And they would all be paid in blood.
Is that Zara? She's pretty. Pretty dead, am I right? The lighthouse.
They're the same thing. Mostly, kind of.
Except one will manipulate you, or kill you, or both.
But how do you get rid of them?
What's everyone talking about?
Oh, you know.
Spite.
The demon in Lucanus. When a person gets possessed, the demon usually takes control.
And they turn into a monster. The spirit just molds them however they want.
I've heard of abominations being cured by killing the demon in the Fade. That's not a sure bet, though.
Well, there's one way, but it's, well, we'd have to,
You'd have to kill me.
Mm-hmm. If it's necessary. There's gotta be another way. Oof. There's gotta be another way.
That can't be the only solution. Can't we reason with Spite, maybe? Persuade it to leave?
Talk doesn't work on spite.
He doesn't want to hurt you. How rare. Everyone else does. I want to talk to him.
before we do, well, that, let's think this through some more. There has to be a solution.
I have people in Marathas I can ask, but I wouldn't get my hopes up.
All right. So what next?
Let me talk to them. I want to talk to...
Lucanus!
Nope. It's fine. I'm fine.
You don't look fine, buddy. You shouldn't be used to this. He could kill you. This is not fine. More. He hurt you. Why?
What did he do that for?
Throwing a tantrum when he doesn't get his way.
But he could just take you over. Make you do what he wants.
It's, you know, not great, but kind of good news, in a way.
He could kill you.
You're bleeding. Maybe that's not fine.
He won't kill me. He cannot do that and get what he wants. Just give me a minute. He'll get bored once everyone leaves.
I'll keep an eye on you. Should you be alone now? Welcome to the team. Welcome to the team.
I know things have been complicated, but I'm glad you're here, Lucanus.
Contract aside, I owe you a debt.
Lucanus.
Please.
I like his character so far. I'm intrigued. Quest complete, Sea of Blood. With the team's help, the Demon of Virantium escaped his chains and completed his contract for Caliban, Warden of the Ossuary. But his reunion with the Crows was bloodied by a counterattack from Zara Renata, who struck down Katerina before his return.
I should see what Nev has to say.
Friends in Hidden Places. New exploration level unlocked. Travesso Canals. A new exploration level is available. Return to this location via the world map or through the Crossroads Alluvion to explore and complete additional quests. Oh yeah. Alright, so he wants to talk, of course. Nev has the main quest. We got a side quest over here, and that's it. Okay. Well, maybe not it. We check the time. We've been going for a while. Okay. So, gotcha. Alright. Let's see. Character stuff. Alright, we got that longbow. Anything else? No. Companions. Lucanus does have 2 available points to spend. Let's see. Eviscerate. Detonates overwhelmed. We need to find something that applies overwhelmed. So far, we've not found anything that applies overwhelmed. Like, I really need something that applies overwhelmed. Just kind of going through these, see if any of these add something like that. Don't know which one we want then. I mean, having applied Sunder is probably alright. But if I'm gonna have Harding, I'm probably not gonna have Harding every time. Damage resist barriers. Critical damage 25%. Yeah, let's go here. Okay. Good. Alright, so I think we're gonna stop by the library real quick. Well, let's talk to him real quick since we're here. And then we're gonna go finish up the codex.
You asked for time.
30 seconds.
Is this long enough?
Yes, my head's clearer. Though I would kill for a decent cup of coffee.
Have you? For coffee, I mean?
Not today. You've got questions. You might as well ask them.
Okay. How'd you get captured?
You're the best mage killer in the Antivan Crows. So how'd the Venatori catch you?
Someone set me up. I had a contract for Colivan, in the ossuary. I took a ship from Treviso to Minrathus. They were waiting for me. Knew which ship and when it would arrive. I don't know how they convinced the Crows I was dead, but I woke up in the ossuary with Zara gloating about it.
Okay. Are you okay are you okay taking this job?
I know Katerina volunteered you to work with us. Are you okay with that?
Did Biago ever consult with you before sending you on a contract?
The Argo would barely tell me what the job was beforehand. But I'm not the demon of Virantium.
Katerina was first Talon. You don't refuse a contract from the first Talon. Not if you're smart. But there's plenty of reason for me to work with you beyond that, Rook.
Such as?
I owe you a debt, for one. And after a year in that hole, maybe I'm looking forward to stabbing a god or two in the back.
Make yourself at home.
The crossroads can be dicey, but the lighthouse is safe. Oh, and if you see a spirit around called the Caretaker, they're friendly.
After the ossuary, that will be a pleasant change. You haven't asked about Spite.
From what I've seen, I'd say he picked the right name.
He's stronger when I sleep, so I try not to do it much. No one was in the ossuary by choice, not even the demons. We both did what we had to get out of there.
What matters is you're out. What sets Spite off? Are you dangerous? I mean, don't mages get possessed?
So, if you're an abomination...
I suppose I should get used to that.
But I heard that only mages can get possessed by demons.
I'm skilled with a blade, but I promise you, without Spite, I have the magical talent of a brick. There must be some difference between a demon deceiving their way into a body and being forced into one. Only Zara knows.
That was probably the kind of experiment she was trying to do. What sets Spite off?
We should know. Is there anything in particular that upsets Spite?
Not getting his way. getting his way and not liking the outcome.
Sounds like a child.
Have you seen a child when they realize they don't control the world? Except Spite's anger has real power behind it. Leave Spite to me. If he's trapped in this world, he has good reason to fight for it. For now, I must honor our contract. Gods, magic, politics. Things are going to get very bloody.
Yeah, they've been pretty bloody for a while now. The Canis Logbook 1 and 2. Okay. Check in with Nev. I think I do, like I said, I wanted to go over to the library and do some reading. That's where we're gonna head now. I also have a quest to pick up here. Might as well do that now. Rook. The Antom occupying Travesso think they can outlast the crows. We believe it is time to prove them wrong. Come see us when you can. Taya. A slow poison. Very cool. Alright. Okay, so we have several Antivan Crow things to do here. Demonology. Caliban. You really must stop using the classical categorization for demons. I've told you 1,000 times, it's far too simple. Demons are beings of emotion. Emotion is complex. Pride is both self-esteem and mad hubris, darling. And those are the easy variations. A single word will not suffice. Our work will delve into the depths of the soul. We will bring to light the varieties of demons that our foolish contemporaries cannot even imagine. Did you see the fascinating work done by that southern cult? Fiery something or another? Fiery Promise? They attempted to seed demons into human flesh, to make them stable beyond the veil. Imagine what we could discover if we did the same. Katarina's search. A note attached to a stack of reports, maps, and other documents. The Canis. I found these at the Diamond in Katarina's private room. They date back to the day your ship was lost, the day you were taken from us, and chased the smallest leads from Antiva to Teventer and back again. Whatever Varric and his friends did in their pursuit of Solus caused a ripple through the Venatori ranks. It made them slip, and allowed Katarina to discover what was hidden in our waters the whole time. We never stopped looking for you, Lucanus. I thought you'd want to know. Taya. Lucanus Logbook 1. Dawn, exercise, breakfast. Mid-morning, weapon maintenance, inventory. Midday, meeting with Nev and Harding, Solus and blighted gods. Midday meal. Late afternoon, exercises, meeting with Bellara, Lighthouse, and Illuvians. Evening, supper preparations, correspondence with crows. Nearing midnight, study. Every hour seems accounted for, but it's difficult to know for certain. There is no day or night in the ossuary. Now, at this lighthouse, the sky offers little hint to the true time in the world. Logbook 2. Dawn, exercise, breakfast. Mid-morning, weapon maintenance, meeting with Nev, Harding, and Bellara, possible movement from gods. Midday meal, search library. Late after, the handwriting abruptly alters. A piece cut from the all, golden stranded weaves, protection cage, keep them out, keep me in. Drawn below is a decagonal diagram of perfectly even intersecting geometric lines. That's comforting. Okay. The Kunari. The people of the Kun are perhaps the least understood group in Thedas. The Kunari Wars were brutal, but so was the Chantry Schism. So was the fall of the Imperium. Some of the misunderstanding is an accident of nature. The race we called Kunari are formidable. Nature has given them fierce horns and strange eyes, and the ignorant look on them and see monsters. Some is an accident of language. Few among the Kun's people speak the common tongue, and fewer speak it well. In a culture that strives for mastery, to have only a passable degree of skill is humiliating indeed, and so they often keep quiet among foreigners, out of shame. But much of it is the result of the culture itself. The Kunari see or view their whole society as a single creature, a living entity whose health and well-being is the responsibility of all. Each individual is only a tiny part of the whole, a drop of blood in its veins, important not for itself, but for what it is to the whole creature. Because of this, the Kunari most outsiders meet belong to the army, which the Kun regards as if it were the physical body, arms, legs, eyes, and ears, the things a creature needs in order to interact with the world. One cannot get to know a person solely by studying his hands or his foot, and so one cannot truly meet the Kunari until one has visited their cities. That is where their mind and soul dwell. In Saharan and Parvalan, one can truly see the Kunari in their entirety. There, the unification of the Kunari into a single being is most evident. Workers, whom the Kun calls the mind, produce everything the Kunari require. The soul, the priesthood, seeks a greater understanding of the self, the world, and exhorts the body and the mind to continually strive for perfection. The body serves as the go-between for the mind, the soul, and the world. Everyone and everything has a place, decided by the Kun, in which they work for the good of the whole. It is a life of certainty, of equality, if not individuality. From the writings of the seer Kantar. 841 Blessed. Cool. Ravane. Nowhere in my travels, not in the heart of the Imperium nor the streets of Orzammar, have I felt so much as an outsider as in Ravane. The chant of light never truly reached the ears of these people. The years they spent under the thumb of the Kunari left most of the country zealous followers of the Kun, but resistance to the chant goes deeper than the Kunari war. The Ravani refused to be parted from their seers, wise women, who are in fact hedge mages, communicating with spirits and actually allowing themselves to become possessed. The chantry prohibition against such magical practices violates millennia of local traditions. Sexuality and Thetis. What I find most interesting is that, despite the lack of open discussion on matters of human sexuality, there is commonality to be found on the subject in all Andrasti lands. Typically, one's sexual habits are considered natural and separate from matters of procreation, and only among the nobility, where procreation involves issues of inheritance and the union of powerful families, is it considered of vital importance. Wait, you're saying only the nobles? As you can move on. Yet, even there, a noble who has done their duty to the family might be allowed to pursue their own sexual interests without raising eyebrows. The view of indulging lusts with a member of the same gender varies from land to land. In Orlais, it is considered a quirk of character and nothing more. In Ferelden, it is a matter of scandal if done indiscreetly, but otherwise nothing noteworthy. Okay. In Tevinter, it is considered selfish and deviant behavior among nobles, but actively encouraged with favored slaves. Nowhere is it forbidden, and sex of any kind is only considered worthy of judgment when taken to awful excess or performed in the public eye. Yeah, I in the Lost videos, I read this, and I still, as in that video I said, I don't know why that's there, but I still don't know why it's there. It seems really out of place with everything else. Surface dwarves. In Orzammar, dwarven society is divided into rigid castes with houses that compete for power and prestige, but all that is discarded when a dwarf abandons the stone for the surface. Under the open sky, everyone is equal, or so the story goes. The truth is that thousands of years of tradition are not so easily tossed aside. Even though surface dwarves are officially stripped of their caste, many maintain a hierarchy among themselves along the old caste lines. Formerly, noble houses are accorded more respect than casteless brands who come up in search of opportunity. The poorest noble dwarf on the surface looks upon the rich, lower caste dwarves with contempt. upper-class surface dwarves, or upper-class surface dwarf society is roughly divided into two camps. Kaunus, who insist on maintaining caste and rank, typically those from the noble or merchant caste families, and Ascendants, who believe in leaving Orzamar's traditions underground and embracing life in the sunlit world. Maintaining some ties to Orzammar was seen for generations as the only lifeline for surface dwarves. Bringing surface goods to their kin underground and lyrium and metals to the surfacers was not only the most lucrative means of making a living, but also a sort of sacred duty, as many surface dwarves willingly accepted exile and the loss of their caste to better serve their house or patron. In recent years, many surface dwarves, particularly Ascendants, have branched out. They started banks, mercenary companies, and overland trade caravans. They became investors and speculators in purely surface trade. These new industries have proven tremendous sources of wealth, but are looked down upon by their more conservative kin. For less affluent surface dwarves, association with a powerful Kalna can open many doors. They can get credit with dwarven merchants and are offered work opportunities by the powerful Dwarven Merchants Guild more readily. Sometimes than more qualified but less connected individuals. Tevinter Society. To those outside of the Tevinter Imperium, it is easy to imagine a society filled with mages and elven slaves and little else. In truth, there are 3 different Tevinters, each of them a world completely separated from the others. There are the mages, the land's nobility, completely obsessed with competing for supremacy with each other, almost to the exclusion of paying any heed to the nation's enemies, such as the Canari. The well-bred Altus sneer at the Latins, who in turn sneer at the Praetiri. They vie for dominance in the Magisterium, where factions shift and flow on a daily basis, with deadly consequences, requiring every family to put on a veneer of perfect citizenship or face scandal and censure. Then there are the so-called Saporati, the Sleepers. These are the non-magical citizens who vastly outnumber the mages, yet are beholden to their whims. Many are resentful of this status, plotting in secret, even as they secretly hope their children will possess magical talent, an enticing lure since the talent could conceivably show up in anyone, even a slave. It would be easy to forget that Tevinter possesses a massive class of publicans, the civil servants and leaders of the legionnaires. It has an enormous merchant class, enough teeming poor to drown any other nation in Thedas, and the shadowy thieves called Presumptor, who are practically treated with respect. And then there are the slaves. One would think they, at least, see each other as equals, but it is not so. The divide between the freed liberati, those who act as personal servants to magisters, those who work on farms and factories, and the servus publicus, who do all the tasks proper citizens will not, is all but insurmountable, but perhaps an emulation of those who own them. Imperial slaves will connive and scheme to try anyhow. Outsiders might see it as futile, but to Tevinter citizens, their nation's social classes are the most mutable and rewarding of merit in all of Thedas. The Veil. I detest this notion that the Veil is some manner of invisible curtain that separates the world of the living from the world of the spirits. Whether it be called the Fade of the Beyond or the Beyond is a matter of racial politics I refuse to indulge in at the moment. There is no this side and that side when it comes to the Veil. One cannot think of it as a physical thing or a barrier or even a shimmering wall of holy light. Thank you very much for that image, your perfection. Think of the Veil instead as opening one's eyes. Before you opened them, you saw our world as you see it now, static, solid, unchanging. Now that they are open, you see our world as the spirits see it, chaotic, ever-changing, a realm where the imagined and the remembered have as much substance as that which is real. More, in fact. A spirit sees everything as defined by will and memory, and this is why they are so very lost when they cross the Veil. In our world, imagination has no substance. Objects exist independently of how we remember them or what emotions we associated with them. Mages alone possess the power to change the world with their minds, and perhaps this forms the nature of a demon's attraction to them. Who can say? Regardless, the act of passing through the Veil is much more than changing one's perceptions. than a physical transition. The veil is an idea. It is the act of transition itself, and it is only the fact that both living beings and spirits find the transition difficult that gives the veil any credence as a physical barrier at all. The Vitar. After extensive study of the Kunari specimens you kindly provided, I've come to the conclusion that the painted markings on their face and body are not, in fact, solely for ceremonial purpose, but provide a practical benefit. Oh, I'm certain there is some cultural significance to the patterns and the colors they choose, but the Kunari do nothing without purpose, yes? They call these markings Vitar, which in their tongue means poison armor. It is called this because the markings are magical in nature and actually harden their skin to an iron-like quality without hindering flexibility. And my analysis says that the paint consists largely of poison. It's mixed with something else, blood, perhaps their own, and that neutralizes the poison, but only for one with Kunari physiology. Anyone else would perish almost instantly, which reminds me, I'll kindly require another body slave. The process activates the magical qualities of the poison, which provides the protective effects, almost in the same manner that lyrium runes do. How this works and whether it can be used for our purposes will require further study. Perhaps some live specimens this time. And then our final codex entry, Xenon the Antiquarian. I left the Black Emporium empty-handed for two reasons. First, most of the items were priced far beyond what I could afford. Second, I spent most of my short time there trying to sate my curiosity about its proprietor. I found myself stealing glances at the antiquarian from behind piles of books, between shelves, and at one point over a basket of mismatched socks. There he sat, petrified, in the center of the emporium, skin a waxy gray over ancient taut sinew, moaning in a voice so dry and brittle it sounded like the snapping of twigs after a drought. A girl of not more than 12 scurried to and fro to fulfill his numerous requests. Another patron noticed my fascination and told me that the girl, most likely an urchin rescued from the street, was responsible for the needs of the antiquarian, feeding, washing, and the like. So impossibly old is he, and so fragile his skin, he can only tolerate the barest whisper of touches from the smallest and most tender of his servants. Only in this way may he come close to his lost youth, said the man. I was surrounded by objects of legend, yet none fascinated me as did the antiquarian. And there we go. The codex is read and complete. So now we just read them when we get them now. So that should be nice. All right. So in the next episode, we'll head over to Nev and see what our next goal will be. We'll also visit these three too, see if there's anything else they do. But until then, hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.